Hey, human geography students. Today we are going to learn about what our demographic transition model, DTM project, will be all about. I'm going to walk you through the project itself and the instructions pages. Okay, so this here is our project. You will each be given a copy of this. I have just a visual up here for you, the demographic transition in 5 stages, similar to what we covered in class yesterday. Important down here, I have in green, you may not use the US, Angola, Ecuador, Portugal, or Australia as any of your countries, since that's what we did for our practice day yesterday. Make sure when you're researching that you're finding a country and not a region or a continent. Use the websites below to help your research. I think this graphic of the DTM up here will help you a lot, especially as you're going through the populationpyramids.net website. You can see a visual, right, of an idea of the shape of the pyramids in correspondence to what stage they are on the DTM. Remember, we're not worrying about stage 1, as there are only nomadic tribes left in the world that are still considered stage 1. So you will not be researching a stage 1 country. These websites below, the CIA World Factbook and the populationpyramids.net, hopefully you are familiar by now with the populationpyramids.net. This is what the CIA World Factbook is. I will have a separate video explaining how to navigate through this. But these are the 2 main websites you will be using. Okay, so as we go down, we will notice that our project is broken up into 3 steps. Okay, the first step, you are finding a stage 2 country, a stage 3 country, a stage 4 country, and a stage 5 country. Okay, so that's step number 1, is to find those countries to correspond with the given DTM stages. The best bet for you to start is going to be using the populationpyramids.net, right? If I pull up the United States, I go, wow, this is a perfect stage 4 country, right? And then I can come over here, select the United States, and have that be my stage 4 country. At that point, okay, so that should be your first priority, is to find your 4 countries, right? Like I said, use yesterday's materials and or the visuals up here along with our lecture notes to help you with the stages, okay? After you find your 4 countries, that's when you're going to utilize the CIA World Factbook and find the nitty-gritty details about each country, right? You're going to find the crude birth rate. So it should be the birth rate per 1,000, death rate per 1,000. Population pyramid, copy and paste. On populationpyramids.net, there's an option for you to download, okay? And then you can copy and paste it right onto your Google Doc, all right? Which is fantastic. Don't forget here about the description of the population pyramid. Okay, you need to describe why you believe it is a stage 4 country and how that correlates, right? I would highly suggest using our lecture notes as well. There are some great descriptions here on slide 26 regarding the stages. Okay, so that is step 1, finding your countries, getting the birth rate, death rate, a picture of the population pyramid, and then a description that's at least 2 sentences of said pyramid. Step number 2, you're going to complete this table and answer the prompt below. Okay, so you, out of the 4 countries you choose, so I'll use Australia and Ecuador as an example. Okay, maybe out of my 4 countries, I want to look deeper into Australia. I'll put that here. And then Ecuador, I'll put that here. Then, using the CIA World Factbook, I'm going to find 2 different stats to get information from for each country. And I'm also going to do that for the United States. Okay, so then down here, I can compare in complete sentences the 2 countries I chose with the United States. If you look here in our instructions underneath step 2, Okay, you can see that you can choose from net migration percentage, urban population, total fertility rate, the GNI, percent labor force. You could, I want you to be creative. If you wanted to do GDP, if you wanted to do literacy rate, anything that you find interesting on the CIA World Factbook to research and compare. Okay, I won't be too nitpicky on the stats that you choose to compare. Okay, and then in complete sentences, you will compare and contrast each country with the United States, mainly focusing on is Australia more, less, equally developed, and why, right? Don't just say the United States is better off than Ecuador. Well, why is that? What's the proof? What stats did you measure? And how else can you tell that? All right. Then we'll go down here to step 3. Our opportunities and challenges paragraph. So once again, you have the flexibility here out of the 4 main countries that you researched. You will choose a country to write an opportunities and challenges paragraph, and then another country to write an opportunities and challenges paragraph. So it will be 4 paragraphs total. Okay. Over here in our instructions, we see, okay, select 2 of the countries you have chosen. Then research the opportunities and challenges of the 2 countries. Okay, like I said, 4 paragraphs. 1 paragraph for the challenges or negatives of living there, right? What can you find on the CIA World Factbook to show that there could be some hardships? And then 1 paragraph for the opportunities. What are some positive? What does the agriculture look like? What's the travel industry, the GDP, the literacy rate? How many women are going to college? All those sorts of things. Okay, the CIA World Factbook will be able to help you so much in that research. All right. So like I said, the instructions go much more in depth than even I did. Okay, which is why you will all have these. They're broken down by steps, just like your project. This project is 40 points total. Okay, and it will be put in the test or summative category of the gradebook. All right, 40 points total. So do a really nice job with it. You'll be able to refer back to this video. Like I said, your goal for day 1 would be just to find your 4 countries that correspond with each stage: stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. So happy researching, and that is our DTM project.